My name's Nina Christinase. I am one of the founders of Here I Am. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2010, September the 8th. I still remember the date very clearly. I had a mastectomy, I had reconstructive surgery, 6 rounds of chemo and radiotherapy. I'm still on tamoxifen, and then in 2013 I had a full hysterectomy just because I have a history of ovarian cancer and I had a few problems at the time.
Alison McMinn, I'm 55 years old and I live in Carrickfergus. It was just coming up to my 50th birthday and my husband and I were on holiday. And while I was lying on the beach, I felt that my stomach was I didn't know where it was swollen or what was wrong with it, so forgot about it really. For when I come home, I just thought, I've just put on weight actually, and I said I'm going to try and get some exercises and that. But the day before I actually was going to join a class for exercising, I went to see my GP about something else, and I just asked her while I was there, would you have a look at my tummy? Because I didn't know whether I was just putting on a lot of weight or there was something wrong. And as soon as she felt it, she sent me straight to casualty, and it was there then that they discovered that there was a large cyst on my ovary. Unfortunately, the following year, cancer had come back again, and this time it had got too big for them to operate it right away, as it was attached to my bowel and my bladder, that I had to start chemotherapy.
My name's Peter Branker. I'm 44 and I'm from Jamore in County Down. I had a wee sort of a pea-sized lump, wee sort of pea-sized lump just on the inside there, just on my sort of upper eyelid. And the hospital sort of removed it about 6 weeks later and sent the specimen away for analysis, and it came back just to tell them that I had synovial sarcoma. I was 13 at the time. I had a sore leg. It was just my ankle, my left leg, and over the years it just got worse and worse. So while I was attending the hospital for treatment for the rhabdomyosarcoma, I was sent to the orthopedics. And they just kept telling me that it was bony cysts, and once my bones stopped growing, it would go away. So what they done was they took me into the theatre. They were going to take bone from my pelvis and then replace it down at the ankle, because they thought, the bone just need build it up. So when they took me into the theatre, they opened the leg up first, but as soon as they opened the leg up, they just seen it was full of cancer. The funny thing about it was the doctor couldn't tell me. He just kept saying it was major surgery, so I said, you're going to chop. I just said, chop my leg off, basically. To be honest, I said, and they just said yes, so.
I'm Elizabeth Cameron, I'm 51, and I'm from Newtownambie. It really never came in my mind about cancer at all until I got it. I was a canoodle with my husband. He says, Liz, there's something not quite right there. And he said, no, you're daft. So I left it a wee while, and I went to see my own doctor, and she said, yeah, what was like, I would call it the plank, because it's like a 6x2, it's the length of it. But there was a couple more underneath that we didn't know about, but until we went up, but yeah. It wasn't embedded too far, but I couldn't see it because I wasn't looking for it. Because I didn't obviously check all the time, because I was a big chested lady. So you get lumps and bumps at the best of times, so.
Well, when I first came today, I actually thought I was getting photos to show how you get on after coming through cancer, getting glammed up and makeup done and hair done. But what I didn't realise when I came today, that I was going to be showing my scars and my urostomy bag. And at first I wasn't sure, but then I decided, well, I'm not ashamed of it because it saved my life.
Well, in my photo shoot, I dressed up as Elvis, and it was very poignant, because when I was first diagnosed, I was in school, and Sony Walkmans had just come out, so my schoolmates bought me a Sony Walkman and 2 Elvis tapes, and I can't remember how they knew that I liked Elvis. My mum was a great Elvis fan, but I've always been an Elvis fan since. And I was doing a couple of other charity things, and I dressed up as Elvis, so it just seemed right, especially for the Rockabilly Mayhem Ball. So I just thought there was my opportunity. So.
When Nina first told us about the photo shoot, I was up for it, and then second thought was going, what are we supposed to be doing? And who's going to see it? And she's going, well, it's to go out there to show people about cancer. And said, yes, we'll do that. Because the pictures you see in the hospital of mastectomies and things like that there don't ring true. They're not those neat little packages you get, and the scars are not always so pretty, and sometimes they are, and you get a good result, but your body doesn't always go the way it's supposed to. So, and I was just wanting to let other people know that you can survive this. You can get through it. There's other people out there going to show you how to get through it.
Are you a survivor?
I am a survivor. Every day. Mm-hmm.
With Here I Am, what we would really like to get across is that cancer, as everybody knows, has an absolutely devastating effect on people's lives. But no matter how it affects your body and your mind, is to remind people how beautiful, how strong you are, how courageous you are. And through showing people just how amazing all these people are, we would like to raise the awareness of the cancer charities in Northern Ireland and the services that they provide in support of all these people.